Welcome back from the break. Council, are we ready to continue our proceedings? If so, please proceed.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman. Good afternoon, Commissioners. Good afternoon to everyone. The witness is here, so we can start now.
Thank you very much.
I Mustafa Fane.
Nte Mustafa Fane.
Nte Mustafa Fane.
Do swear.
Mbekali lako.
Menkal lako.
I'll speak the truth.
Mbetonya le fola.
Mbetonya la fola.
The whole truth.
Tonya damma.
Tonya damma.
And nothing but the truth.
Nte fem fola mem manke tonyati.
Nte fem fola jammi yala man soto.
So help me God.
Woto alama alayendema.
Alama tala ndema.
Good afternoon, Mr. Fane. Welcome to the Commission.
Itinya Mr. Fane, be bismillah Trrc jang.
Alhamdulillah, bismillah.
Thanks to Allah, I'm ready.
For your testimony today, we will take it a bit slow because I understand that sometimes you have coughing fits. So please, if that happens, take your time and drink some water.
Ila sere yaro bi abe waro tala demanding abe mela demanding andunga de tari ala fana kadu ngani faham ko ila jar bala jata ken bala jaro nying amang sahaya bage andu ni o keta wati ni o kete la isi jiyota yeming.
Bismillah.
Can I just ask you to adjust your scarf slightly so that we can see your face clearly?
Bela flan jinna ko kalo nyi membe ko ga isa saba ko ma domandi sa je nyaada nyi ngaje anyanda kila nyame.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fane.
Barka bake Mr. Fane.
As you know, my name is Horaja Balagay.
Comme yalo nyame ndo mo Horaja Balagay leti.
I will be asking you questions on behalf of the commissioners. After I finish asking questions, the commissioners may ask additional questions. And then you will be given an opportunity to make a final statement to the Commission and to the Gambian people. We have talked about the interpretation system in the hearing room. So I will just repeat. Please allow time between your narration so that the interpreters can interpret what you've said clearly and completely. And take your time to give us a step-by-step account of what occurred. I will interrupt you from time to time to ask additional questions. If at any point my questions are unclear or you would like me to repeat, please feel free to ask me to do so. For your testimony, we will briefly address your background.
kumala sutiya kam balo mbela fla kalo itelem jumati to ni kontongoti ani boramintole ni le wulu sango
as well as the witch hunt incident that happened in Sintet.
No botala fanam buwa demo men kata sinteni be kachalo fanana kuwala le.
To begin with, can you please state your full name for the record?
Kachani follow ka commencer il faut si to ni konton fono mole ba pour saferoto.
Sala. Ntalamo Mustafa Fanne Sintet. Mustafa Fanne Sintet.
My name is Mustafa Fanne from Sintet.
Mr. Fane, are you known by any other name?
Yela mu yati.
Mustafa Fanne ning abora Mustafa Fanne la fo yelon to do fanan nale bang.
Ah yen lon to do la wo mu dimbaya to la te ka fo magire Fanne.
Well, I'm known another name, Maghreb Fanne, but that's from the family.
You told us that you're from Sintet. Were you born in Sintet?
Ya fo mole ko ibora Sintet la fo wuluda Sintet la bang.
Ah.
Yes.
Can you tell us how old you are?
Fo sa fo no nye ye sanji jelle soto fam fam.
Sangi tawro wulanin saba.
I am 73 years old.
Do you by any chance recall the actual date?
Fo harje kono fo wulu sango nying isa lon nole bang ila wulu sango nying bang.
Ah nalondo man futano woma.
No, I cannot recall that year.
That's perfectly fine. I saw a copy of your national identification card.
Bete yata la ngela banko la suter lan kayto ni ngajele ID card.
The old version, and it stated 1946.
Be men sa feje wala nyindi koto na ID card koto ni yemen ke 1946.
So we can just move on.
Resident.
Can you tell us what kind of education you've received?
Isa fono ni yemung londi karam mu sifa nyadi le karang.
Mor karam.
I went through the Islamic education system.
What is your current profession?
Scientembe intembara mento teng fo isa fono ni muna mwila do kuoti.
Na do go bi talbeya.
Now I am a marabu.
For how long have you been a marabu?
Ay watu jeli sibe moriala talbeya.
Ah oye sangi tansaba nin fensi sangi tansaba sangi konondo nyina.
That will be 39 years this year.
As a marabu, would you say that you are well known within your community and elsewhere in the Gambia?
Tumala men nay koy mu moroleti fo isa fono nye nyinna ko imu moleti me alon ko ilombatale alla kabilo kono alla sato kono jani banko kamba.
Odumo bantalam kolle lomba kadina sate moluti.
Well, at the beginning, people outside knew me more than the people within the country.
When you say people outside, what regions are you referring to?
Ni ko mol me yelo men siara baga wala bantalan koldi be tundu juma la mol la men yelo baga
Sinteti je.
tundu juma ni ko bantalan kol lelon akoy be tundu juma la yelo baga
Ngamori yakar dula jamato birin bolon kono fasu kita Dakar nyul be. Tamba ha kata fu tamba nyul be ntata betude.
Well, I did work at many places on the Marabu system, from Tambakunda up to Dakar and other outside places.
Yes, in Daranyul be nga be ma.
Chess and Ndar in Senegal, I've been to all those places.
Prior to the witch hunters going to Sintet,
janni nyimbu ade malal bida sinter sata kono
did you practice any other profession or trade apart from being a marabu?
janni nyimbu ade malal bina sinter sata kono foddo ku kotembe bulle be kamben kenum ban julayato waranto do ku koten
Odu mandela do ko muddo seno damala tiyo mano.
Well, previously, my occupation was farming, both groundnut and rice.
Prior to the witch hunt incident in Sintet, did you farm for any member of the government, for example?
janni nyimbu ade mo be kala sinter sata kono fo ikaseno ke moyen na melan ko abata santola mansa kundala karola lem ban fo
Kani je do be jeng manon ka trakiti tiol le jo ya do kunye.
As for rice farming, I pay people with tractor to plow my rice fields.
Tio nyini si daba tiol ko le jo ya do kunye.
As for groundnuts, I pay people with cattle plows to plow my groundnut farms.
My question was whether you have farmed for anyone, any member of the government.
ala ñinin karo men di wala ñindi ko janning ñim wade mo be kala sintede fo ika sama seno ke moye me alon ka bota mansa kunda mansala karol labam
Hani.
No.
Prior to the incident, the witch hunt incident in Sinted, had you been to Kanilai before?
janning ñim wade mo be kala sintede sa do kono fo ina dara kanil lay labam
Ngasinya fula la ka yaay do ko la je.
I went there twice to work for Yaya.
Which Yaya are you referring to?
ni ko yaya ibe yaya jumale ma
Yaya jemme.
Yaya Jammeh.
And that would be the former president, Yaya Jammeh,
wala
correct?
nun to president membe nun jay ibe wala wala mi yaya
President Yaya jemme.
Yes, I mean the former president, Yaya Jammeh.
Can you tell us what kind of work you did for Yaya Jammeh?
ko isa fo no ye mun do ku sifa nyaadi le ke yaya jamme
O silo mo jamale tata je fonko trakitolu ba kan mbe mano sarle i ñaato i benton noma.
On one occasion, I went there. The tractors were plowing and we were following them, throwing rice in the rice fields.
Ñi si ñaafulo be katawlati.
All these two occasions, that's the same thing we did.
How long have you lived in Sintet?
ila taro sintede ay wati jelisi
Nte faw ñina tawlal sa.
Now I have forgotten that.
Should we say that you've lived in Sintet for a very long time? Would that be accurate?
so fo sin fo no le ko itarra sintede fo wati jang fo tilindele bam
Ay sanji tallulu ñon sine.
It could be up to 50 years.
And just to be clear, you told us you were born in Sintet. Does it mean that you moved away at some point and then came back and have lived there for over 50 years?
pour jaye sene ya fo mole ne ko e wuluda sintede le fo akoto mu ñede ko itarta nu kabi wuluda je nan wati nan sotala ba ina da bo sintede ina da dinkira do ta ina ta na muru nambang sintede bang
Sintede.
ah
Hani.
No.
Perhaps I should repeat my question.
batu nga muru ñinin karo ñin kan kotenke
You told us that you were born in Sintet,
ya fo mole ne ko e wuluda sintede le
Ha.
and you've just said that you've lived in Sintet for over 50 years.
anun science ante ya fo janko itarta sintede fo membi da fo sanji tallul ni ñoo
Ah.
We know that you are 73 years old currently.
ngañim fahamle ko ila sanji siyo nin comme ngaje ila kayto bala ñame ila suder lan kayto wala sanji tawra wala ni saba
Does it mean that at some point you left Sintet and lived somewhere else?
fo ñin akoto mu ñede ko wati nan soto dala bay inata bo sinter sada ko ni tata sabati dinkira do bam
Yalo Kambia jang.
You know, in the Gambia,
Nguluta Kambia janne barante bolor tembolante dinani mala boto ko manjelon i ka fo je fo sika. Mfa ma tarta wot.
Well,
Nguluta je.
I was
Dinani ma
born,
boto je nga sintede le long.
I was born in the provinces where they call Sika. But I left Sika since I was a baby. That's the time when we relocated. My dad came and stayed at Sintet.
So to be clear, you were born in Sika, not in Sintet.
amunta pour jaye sene ya e wuluda sikale bari man wulu sinte
Ah.
Yes.
But you've lived in Sintet for over 50 years.
bari amulunda ko e sabati da sinter sada ko no membi da fo sanji tallul ñoo
Ani feng.
Yes, 50 years plus.
Can you tell us where in Sintet you live?
fo isa fo no ñe ibe sabati ni sinter min to ma fanne
Sintede jameo bala majam fa jameo ñaatilim.
It is near the mosque, just in front of the mosque in Sintet. That's where I live.
We've heard that Sintet has 4 kabilos. Which of those do you live in?
ngañim moy janko sinter kabilo membe jabira fo kabila nani ñin kabila nano ñin kono ite be kabila jumala kono
Mbe bako.
I live in the
Tambakunda.
clan called Bako.
I believe he said Tambakunda. Is that correct?
Ye Tambakunda for the bari follow Bako la sa in Jumala Kilimu.
mbe sindiri Tambakunda karkel
amunta itabe Tambakunda.
ha
Yes.
ile karkel ha
I am staying at the area called Tambakunda.
Is that where you were living when the witch hunt incident occurred in Sintet?
ibe sabatiri nu wala to ban jan kabrin buade malal bina Sintet ba
mbo wala to yentara wolto
That's where I am staying. That's where they found me.
How would you describe the relationship between the various Kabilos prior to the witch hunt incident in Sintet?
janni nyim buade mo be gala Sintet sa do kono hada mayani badiya membe Sintet je fawdo nyin kabila nanol tema ite ba tandino la nyaadi la benu nyaadi le
kuma kilin wala ka fo
There is only one word which everybody says.
Can you tell us what that word is?
muna wo kuma kangoti
ge nyoso so buka kije na sate nyaton ko kebali alfale men fol ka tama
We don't have any arguments there. Whatever the elders agree on, that's what happens.
Prior to the witch hunt incident in Sintet, did you hear any information about witch hunt incidents elsewhere or within other parts of Sintet?
janni nyim buade malal bina Sintet sa do kono fo inana ka kibaru so le ban nyim buade malal la ko fo ita dingira ko tento le ban Sintet na barabaro le waranto dingira do ba
hali man ku kalamuta woto
No, I was not aware of anything about them.
Do you recall the year when the Sintet, the witch hunt incident occurred in Sintet?
fo hakilo si sango nyim mutano le ban lungom be sango men na nyim buade malal na ta Sintet sa do kono ba
wa de mala biri na taje a wato lungo de insono mo nyinata wala le
Well, I forgot the day they came to the village.
What about the year? Do you recall what year it was?
a sango nyin dum fo hakilo sa mutano le ban sanjumal inata je
fo sangi fo sangi nani fasi wosi waralu nyim fulo abedula kilina to
Well, it might be up to 4 years now or up to 5 years. It is one of these two.
Well, the evidence that we've received is that it occurred in 2009.
na sede yaro men soto jang wala nyindi ko a fota ko inata nu Sintet sa do kono sango men ka fay tubabu kango to 2009
But if you don't recall the date, that's perfectly fine.
bari ni ngadra fana iman sango nyi ima hakilo ma mutano fana bete yata
Yes.
Can you tell us what happened on that day, starting from the beginning?
fo isa fo no nyamuna keta wolungo la ka commencer ni ko nyi commencer dulado
yalo yaay na fula ay mo kina je sinya fula bari folo ñin don tego trajele mam mo tra ko kono le
Yaya sent people to Sintet on 2 occasions. For the first time, at the beginning, I was not there, but I came and found the thing going on.
Sorry, can you explain that again?
ko fo isi murun kanno kan nem ba
Muru kambang, inatale yetara kambang folung akita nyadi. Follow nying akawle nyininka.
folo ay ngetara fonko na karambuto
For the first time when I came, I found them at the school.
na tika do traje wala afonya kun ha akun ay tambagiro mon nati de
I found a teacher there who explained to me, Tambagire has brought people into the village.
biringe traje do nte tambitol nyan nim fole so ndara na suwo kono
When I found them there, after that information, I passed and went to my home with my bike.
Around what time of the day was this? Was it in the morning, afternoon, or evening?
tilo montro wati jumala nyin kum keta fo tilbulo lem bang fo wularo lem bang
tilibulo lo mo de
It was in the afternoon time.
You told us that you were informed that it's Tamba Jire who brought people to the village. Is that correct?
ye info mol yen ne ko ko en ko tamba jire wole mol nati sa to kono fo wala
tambagiro ya la kinanje
Tambagire
ya jemme
was sent to the village by Yaya Jamme.
How do you know that?
ye wolo nyaadi le
na president ay wala tof
He named the president as who sent him there.
So when you heard this information, you said you got on your bicycle again and you left. Where did you go?
iko biriye nyin kibaro nyin soto inata na sele la fole sukan ita inata ta itambita itata mintole
ndara na suwo kono.
I went to my home.
And what happened next?
bure nata na ke kotenke
nata je tambagiro fundana dunda na suwo kono adula be murmuro.
Then after that, I saw Tambagire. He came into my compound. He went round my compound.
How do you know that the person who came to your compound was this Tambajire? Had you seen him before?
yalo nyaadi le nyin mari nyin mennati la suwo kono atele mu tambajirendi jirondi fo yaaje le folo ke ba
Tambagiro wonnen ketal na je folot na suwo kono.
That was the first time I saw him in my compound.
How did you know his name?
ya atolon no nyaadi le
Ani minu nata
The
wolka fa giro tambagiro e ba noma.
the people he came with were calling him Giro, Tambagiro. They were following him.
Can you describe Tambajiro? Jiro, what was he wearing?
nyin tambajiro fo isa al halo nyi isa fo no nyima e mu fen sifal nyaadi le du
Buton wala nyami tambulu.
Well, that area got mixed with me.
Sorry, are you saying that you don't recall what he was wearing?
ako fo ilafta fo la ko ay fewol men dum imang hakilo ma wala mutano ba
Hakilo man wala muta.
Yes, I cannot recall what he was wearing.
You said he came with other people who were calling him Tambajiro. That's how you knew his name.
iko animo ko tan dol del nata mendu ba no may ba fala tambajiro iko ya tolo no atolo no wala do
Momin ba no ma siata hani mo tanti.
The people who were following him were even more than 10 people.
And do you know who these people were? Were they civilians? Were they military? Were they, who were they?
fo isalon yalon no le ba nyimol men ba no ma fo civilian on lemban fo sojaro lemban warando mo mosifa le ba no ma
Ibele ba no sojarol ba no male, police ba no ma, ile nyi fonkolu funan ba no mai. Nye. Kuda wol fele to botan kon don ka fem fem dunte.
Well, he was followed by both the soldiers and the police and people who were wearing black.
Did you say black?
fo ko film mal ba
Ha?
me fem fingol do be wala ba
Yale to funan ni le karo ibele karola.
Yes, you know, they also have their own section.
What I want to clarify is the third group that you've mentioned.
ala fita me yesene ya jang ko wala nyindi ko groupe sabanja woni yemem fo
Apart from the soldiers and the police, the third group you mentioned, what were they wearing?
ning abota sojarol ning o police wala groupe sabanja woni wolu yemum fen dun sif dun fen nyanya di len dum
Ya antol ma ankale kawmo e ba ko for groupe ko le fo mo le fem.
You know that we cannot speak English. I don't know. Yemune fo.
Ha?
Eko ema angale kaumo ibake yemune fo.
Nye Nko for
It looks like that he cannot say the word. Yo bari eko yemune fem façon dum.
fem fem le bela itol man ka sojarti de. Itol ka itfnam katra ya ini fansu fonkolam.
Well,
E man ka police ti man ka sojarti.
they were wearing black. You cannot call them the police, but they are not also soldiers.
Okay. Can you tell us what happened when this group came to your compound?
fo isa fo no nye kabri nyin ka fo mol nati la korda kono mun keta
Fam felen daw ba ibulu ya wali je.
They were having a mirror which they were turning around, putting it around the place.
Wala kete funti nyati.
That's how they went out.
E man kuma fo nyede.
They didn't tell me anything.
Wala ka tan dafuna funti nyati tata molbe dami.
This is how I also left and I went to the place where people were meeting.
You said they came to your home and they used the mirror that they were pointing around the place.
iko inati la korda kono andu wato me nati la korda kono fam felanda wol be bulu fa be fam felanda woni muru na tangi la korda nyin kono je
Ah.
Yes.
Do you recall which one of them was pointing the mirror?
fo hakilo sa mutano jumala kilim be nyin ke kanu fam fele no be jumala bulo kono no men be nyin ke kan ka muru ni ila so nyin kono je
Ele kuntio penke nkay min pote fampele no ba bulo kon
Their head, the man I named,
akaka ataka buale bondi
he was the man pointing the mirror to different areas. He said he was the person who was looking for witches.
Would that be Tambajiro or someone else?
fo wala mu tamba jiro di bam
wala mutamba jiroti.
Yes, that's the man called Tambajiro.
You said they were looking for witches.
iko waro menana ko be buwalle nyini kam
Ko bual be dama kolle ate kolle bondi ani ye few sare dami.
Yes, he said he is looking for witches. He is the guy who identifies witches and where they bury their things.
So after they pointed their mirror in your home, did they say anything else to you?
biri na ray fam fele nanda ya muru ndi la korda nyin kono fo ina kuma so la yemen fole yemen foye ba
Wala mo yende ko e ka buale la nyini ani ye few sare sate to dami kolle nyini.
Well, this is it. They said they are searching for witches, plus where the witches bury their things.
Did it appear to you as though they came to your house randomly, or did they have some sort of guide to tell them where to go?
fo kabri na tele nyim bungo nyin kono ina ta nyele don kanya pa content ndon fo ina ta le bang mol kay tande la be kela tande ba mol be itaman seri kamba
Tambagiro ke tambi nyato na suwo kono.
It was Tambagiro who leads them in my compound.
Did they know who you were?
fo iyalon da ko itele mu jumati bang
Ay nyini ngantola
They asked me my name.
And when you told him your name,
biri ye to fo e
what did he say?
wala ke te tanyati.
ay mune fo
That's
Aman
how
kuma la ka tata.
he didn't say anything, then they left.
After they left, what happened next?
biri itata mune nata nake
Wala ke tan tanyati kata molbe dami ntata ngatra be sisindiro la woto.
That's how I left my compound. I went to meet the crowd where they were, where the crowd was. That's the time I found that they were burning something which was bringing out smoke.
Before that, how did you know where to go, or why did you go to where the crowd was?
Janningo bekela. Ite ya itata mintole wala yalo nyadi le mune be keril je katawo dinkirato be sisindiro la dami.
Je ka fo kata je woto mo molle be bulu min yale ka mor samba je di akuyati ya diate be staje.
The reason for my going there was people were captured and were taken to that place. Whether you like it or you don't like it, if they capture you, they will take you to that place. That's why I went there.
But after they came to your house, how did you know that they were capturing people and taking them to a specific location?
biri ina de la bun kono ite nata na lo nyaadi le ko be mol muta kande ke samba dingira kari do
Mbe siri na jibiro lo koto.
I was sitting under my veranda.
Please continue, Mr. Fane.
ten Mr. Fane ebe siri la jibiro ko aha
Ngaje mol ke tambi e kata.
I see people were passing and going.
Mo kilina da alorna ko da ko nyete kam na sija acha. Wala ka tan fulni yadum beta da ile kafo bebe dami.
Then someone came and stood at my compound's gate and said, "Why are you sitting down here? Now get up and go where everybody is going."
Do you recall if the person who said that to you was either Tambajiro himself, or a soldier, or a police officer?
hakilo sa muta no le ba men nata ay nyim ko kam fo ko ka fo yete be siri nja mobe be dame do changataji fo tamba jiro le yo fo e bam fo sojaro le fo e bam fo police le yo fo e
Je alle fo rukol wollem.
As he said they were the recruits. Rukuruko.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Can you move the mic closer?
Akoy microphone.
No, I'm talking about
said
you, the interpreters.
The Rukurukos.
He said the Rukurukus, and we can't understand who they are. Woludung wolye mum fem façon nule dung.
Ifuna don ka fengol bela.
Well, they were wearing the black attire.
Mr. Fane, there's a bottle of water next to you as well. If you would like to take a sip of water, please feel free.
Mr. Fane, ji kabo be dala jere ning ayatra ila fita ka gaming.
Are you fine to proceed with your testimony?
Yes.
Ipare dala bukatente ila tsede yandoro loba.
Pareta.
Yes, I'm ready.
So while you were sitting under the veranda, someone told you to join the people who had been arrested and detained.
Dembo men ebe sirin nu ko ila peron ko mo na na ko ko ibe sirin jam wuliyata e kafu nyum mol ma be sirin damen to.
That was done harshly.
Can you tell us what happened when you arrived there?
Faisa fona nyamuna na nake biri ifurata je ini ifurata je.
Birum furata je e si fonko ngata je bebe si joti.
When I arrived there, I found the whole place was smoking.
Ikamor si sindi.
There were smoking people around.
Who was smoking people?
Jumala be mol sisindi kanu.
Ate Solo Bojang.
Solo Bojang himself.
Apart from Solo Bojang, did you recognize anyone else?
Ning abota Solo Bojang na je foyo do ko tan sute je le bang.
Hani. Atode. Ngata sute le atoma bongono kuna.
No, but for him, I recognized him and his name stuck in my head.
Prior to this occasion, had you interacted with Solo Bojang before, or did you know who he was before?
Janni nyin kugo nyin janni nyin lungo nyin besila fo lungo dingira nyin to je. Fo ye Solo londe bang waranto fo ina na kuna na dunde ina tema le bang.
Nane ma diamu ntara kanila do ko men ngaje wotu mola atel be ngako be kunna je. Ngalo wotu mola ngakorsi wotu mola kuna.
I never knew him, but when I went to Kanilai to work, that was when I saw him because he was the one heading the whole operation there.
And this is when you went to Kanilai in order to farm?
Nyim keta sila de altara men nun Kanilai pour kata samado la je binde ananya waranda seno.
So on that day, you were able to recognize Solo Bojang?
Lungo nyin inara na manta be ye Solo Bojang sute.
And you said that there were smoking people, there was smoke everywhere.
Andu ye fana ko foko dingira nyin to je be mol sisindi kan dula be sisi kan.
Can you tell us what caused the smoke?
Fo isa fo no nyin mune sababu da nyin sisindiro la.
Ni wo nganje nyin kono la dron ako buang.
I just saw it, and they said the witches.
Where was the smoke coming from, do you know?
Sisi nyin be bokan no mindo ma fande fo ya lo ne bang.
Mo aka sambala lo ni ko akesi sindi. Akuyati adiata be sindi la.
Each one was taken and made to inhale, to be smoked, whether you liked it or not.
Were you taken to inhale the smoke?
Ide fam kunde fo ye sambala bang pour que sisindi bang.
Wherever
you stood, they will come and find you there, and then they will smoke you.
The question is, were you taken in front of the smoke and forced to inhale it like other people?
Nyinin karo menti fo wala nyindi ko fo ite fam kunde ngo ye sambala ba ye sisio be ke kanda ye sisindi je fam ko me yake dol la nyamem bang.
Mbelorinte na nata lonin koroten bari mare ite bola jede adu ite hangile ku ke je bi sisi abe sisi obe maltina fo ina boni ko ta sama doya.
I was standing and he came and put it in front of me, and if he does that, you will not even dare move or do anything. You will inhale the smoke, and after he will go.
And who made you do this? You mentioned earlier that Solo Bojang was one of the people there.
Juma le nyin kela ye info jam follow kanu Solo Bojang wole nyin kela anin juma
Solo Bojang wole ya ken
Solo Bojang did it to me. Yes.
After this, what happened next?
pirin nyin keta munena na ke kotakke
wo kola.
After that,
mbenna sate to nata mbel wo funa mbodna kodda ko nan kombita bitikoto ngaje dinno ni boro akonye ba na dinno akonye ba akonga molu hanana ibe borola nka nyal kana ngana molu je be borola.
I was in my house. I was about to go to the shop when I suddenly saw my child running towards the house, and the child was calling, "Father, Father," and I asked, and he said, "There are people coming," and I looked and I saw people were running towards my end.
Mr. Fane, you just told us that you were outside at a location where people were being smoked, as you put it.
Mr. Fan ako ye info jam mole janko ebe nu dingiral do membe bantati ebe mol sisindi kan nun dameto.
After that, did you go back to your home?
Bringo ibota o sisindi dingiral fo ina na muri yale ko tan bang
Ani
No.
ngamera num bulata kuma dolo kono nun mi yalo ngaketa yala mutaroti ngola miranu.
I thought we were discussing on an issue of the witch hunting of Yaya Jammeh.
To your compound
ya fo mole ko tamba jiro nata na ila korda kono
with soldiers, police, and another group of people who wore black.
anin sojarol nin policeol anin kaf koten nu men yalon ko e dum fengol men dum wala mu fem fingolti.
You said Tambajiro was pointing a mirror around your place.
Ko tamba jiro nata na ila korda kono fam felanda o babula fam felanda ta ba murun kan na ila korda nyin kono.
And as he did that, he said he was looking for witches and other items.
Biringa yo ke kaw fam felanda ta ka murunding e korda nyin kono ko aka buwal le nyini anin fam kotengol me ko fen jawle me alon ko ya sarenne.
You said he asked for your name.
Iko ayeto nyininka.
And after you told him, he left.
Nina tane to fa biriye to fa narna kodi atata.
Then while you were sitting under your veranda,
Tembo men ebe siri nu ila perang koto.
a member of that group asked you why you, told you harshly to join the people who had been detained
Mosoron da
outside.
membora o kafo nyin kono onata na fo e ko ite kamune sija ima wuli eta kafu nyin kafu mo la men be sijana.
You said that when you got there, Solo Bojang was, in your own words, smoking people.
Biri ko ifura taje Solo Bojang ifangola kumba kan ko Solo Bojang be nung mo sisindi kan.
Meaning that there was smoke and people were being forced to inhale the smoke, but you do not know where it came
akoto
from.
mo nyinde wala mindi ko mol be mol sisindi kan nu andungi be sisindi kan dalilo men kama wala mi ko buwa ko wala.
You said the smoke was brought in front of you and you couldn't leave, you couldn't go anywhere.
Andungi narna sisio nyim fana nati fana yalondi nyati lengola je pour que sisindi mantano dulato.
Then you told us that after a while, well, you told us that you were at your house when a child started shouting. If I'm not
inata ye
mistaken.
fanam foko e benu ila bungo kono kabri be la bungo kono e dindingo nata asarti tola.
I want to make sure that we understand the chronology of what happened.
La fita la ka kuol nyim faham kuol nyim be la ta nyamen kabrin kiling fofu la fosa wa la ta nyoka nyamen yaw se ngaw sata.
From what you've said, you were forced to go to where people were being smoked.
Men ya fa nyamen ye force inata la ye force ye samba mol be nundamen to.
The question is, did you leave that place to go back to your house?
Nyinin karo men di wala nyindi ko fo inata na bo dinki to mol be damen to ye samba damen to force ko inata na murila bun kono bang.
Kabirim beje janjango en taraje.
While I was there until there was dispersal, that was when I returned back home.
So you were allowed to go back to your house, is that correct?
Amunda inara na yam fo dila la pour ye murila bungoto fo wala.
Ha. Yes.
Can you tell us what happened at your house?
Silam fo isa fo no nyaka tenten ka fo nyamuna na na ke la bungono.
Nye ala molume anata ya anata molume kinan ya solo bojang kanam muta.
The people that Yaya sent to us, Solo Bojang, to catch us.
Please continue.
Tenten.
Kabiringa anata nkafo la otmonna dinno bonna sate kona konye ba konye molle kanaje bina mo mutola.
When they came, that was when my child came from the village and told me that, Father, they said people are coming to catch people.
Please continue.
Tenten.
Kabiri woker don atrawt mon na muso man kende aba kan kay ni dindu ne funtingi dan na fokka bombu.
At that time, my wife was not well, so I told her to go out with the children, and I accompanied them up till Kabom.
Sintet karke do.
At one side of Sintet.
Mbonna woto
I came back from that place.
Mbelor na kodda dato.
I was standing by my compound gate.
Mo fula nata yen taraje.
Two individuals came and met me there.
Do woni bay fen kalan ni wulde dum fonko lu babala fam filen dawnu babala ni fenyo babul.
One was dressed in a very funny dress which had mirrors, and he also had a cow's tail with him.
Do kaito babul.
One had papers.
Akonye todu.
He asked me, what is your name?
I
said to him, you have the paper. Do you not see my name there? He said, you are Mr. Mustafa Fane, and I said, yes. He said to me, where the drum is sounding from, go there. I said to him, I will not get up and go there without knowing the reason for going there. The one who had the paper with him said to me, if you do not go, I will beat you up. One should repeat what was said.
I said to him that if you touch me here with your hand, we will not go to Kanilai alive. Tenteng.
Once I told him that a soldier also arrived at the moment. He said to me, old man, this man does not know how to talk. Do it for the sake of God and the prophet and just go. I said to him, I will not go until he beats me up first. That one may say a lot of things, but then I said to him, but if I am to go, I will not be followed by anyone. I left them standing by my compound gate, and I went by myself up to where the vehicle was.
nkombe bulodu na solo bojambulu akata kela.
I wanted to shake Solo Bojang's hand, but he refused.
Kitabo le darinte ngolo mutate momo e min fo isuo. Yem lo isuo.
The Holy Book is here. One has to say exactly what one did.
Wotu bola nal kalo do man ka bar ngina kata ko nka sinteti bu war li nyami ñun mo danta ene sinteti resi sam ko ngina kata makata ba ngina kata ko.
At that time, the alcalde's younger brother was there, and I said to him, how is it possible, considering how big Sintet is, for these few individuals to come here and do this kind of thing? This is really a very serious thing. He said to me, the two of us, can we do it? As I left that man and I moved a little bit, I saw one man standing there with a book. So I asked him, why did you bring these books? Did they also ask you to collect my books along? Solo Bojang said to me, you will not know that here until we got to Kanilai.
There I also said to him that no one's father owns Kanilai.
He held those books like that and took them and placed them beside himself. We took a long time there. We then proceeded to Kanilai. When we got to Kanilai,
Mr. Fane, sorry to interrupt you before you talk about what happened at
Mr. Fane,
Kanilai. Thank you for that explanation. The incident involving Tambajiro, did that happen on the same day or on a different day to the incident that you're talking about right now?
It was after the incident of Tambajiro. In fact, it was a long time in between from the Tambajiro incident and this incident.
And you told us that the people who came into your house with a mirror had a list, and that list presumably included your name, because they asked you for your name and you told them that they had a list, they should tell you who they're looking for. The man that was dressed in red, who had the horn, do you know where he was from?
About Kanilai.
He came from Kanilai.
Mamina another Canada Buamole Mutasateo.
When he came to catch witches and wizards in the village, that was when I was also taken along. That was the incident where my books too were taken along. 2 bundles of books.
You told us that you were taken to a place where there were vehicles. Do you recall where those vehicles were parked?
Belorin sinteti na leptano bedami anyatili una jamma faulana tababa bije tababa faunton motol beloru wotal kalo ko dafla dala jete.
The vehicles were parked in front of the clinic at Sintet under the big tower tree close to the Alcalos compound, where other vehicles too were parked.
Do you recall how many vehicles were parked there?
Ntebirim potata yendul dim motoba jele fonkol kono ni ilani motoba.
When I arrived, I was taken into a big vehicle, a bus.
And can you tell us if that bus was full of people from Sintet or from elsewhere or not?
Fo isa fo no nyo boso nyin kono birite bulata je sintetin kol tonde o boso nyin fandi bam fo mo ko tan dol benu jele melan ko bota sate dol lel to ba
tungan ko ngamin gen na mutaro kono ni sonna mo muta mo sabadro me tol londe bar mo saba muskilin kefula.
What I can recall when I was captured were only 3 individuals, 1 man and 2 women.
Oluna tele hajo la sateo ye nyinko ye taraji.
That day, they came on their own personal businesses and they were caught up in the incident.
Apart from those 3 individuals who you said were visiting Sintet when that happened,
ning abota nyi mo sabo la men la kumo fota ko inara sintede kumpa boro lanu
was the bus full of other people from Sintet?
fo boso nyi fata mol la ban ka bon me yalan ko bota sintet le ban
Odo fula fatal de.
2 vehicles were full up.
So there were 2 vehicles that were full of people from Sintet, is that correct?
amunta moto fula wala fata mol la me yalan ko bota sintet le fo to
Sintet kono.
Yes, inside Sintet.
You may not be able to give us an estimate, but I'll try. Can you tell whether the people were more than 50 or more than 100, for example?
nga ñillonne ko tumando ite mo yiri ko ñing ita haymanole faye kum fe bari fo isa ila miralo fo ay mo talluli sida ban fo waranto fabi dal fo mo keme ba
Min bota sinde.
ha
O siata ko moro mo ke mo abe siala outlo.
Those from Sintet were many. They would be more than 100.
At the time that people were arrested and gathered on in the 2 vehicles, was there any drumming going on or any kind of activity of any sort?
fo wato men ne ñimmol muta ye muta ye bulo la te ga ye muta ye samba ñimboto fulol kono fo wato la tantan kosobe kerin ne bang anin ku kotangol bang
Dongo, ibe dongo la tandam ko so ibe dongo la.
Dancing. They were dancing and drumming.
And do you remember which individuals were dancing and drumming?
fo hakilo sa muta no le jumal le benu dongola anin tantan koso la bang
Allah kurtu.
yo kurtu
The recruits, I suppose.
Sorry, please say that again into the mic.
the rukurukus
What does that mean, Mr. Fane?
Mr. Fanne rukuruko o koto munati
Minu funa ye fanka mansa do kulat.
Those who make themselves,
benda ye fanka mansa do kulat.
those who made themselves as if they were also working for the government.
Do you recall what color clothing these people wore?
koy hakilo sa muta no la ñi rukuruku yi kañu men rukuruku ten yamum dum fen sifa ñaadi lel dum
Ni sabata nyola do man ninka de tap tolbe dama yito dongola dami sabata nyola do man ninka de.
There was a little distance between them and me. Where they were drumming and dancing and where I was a little bit distant.
So could you see the clothes that they wore, the color of the clothes, or could you not see it?
hanin kabi be lorin nu damen do ye dondi kol sifa men dum ila kuloro ñi aka sene male bang yalo ne mun kulor sifa lem bang
A kuloro no man sine abariya jemme bayo mi molka dundum.
The color wasn't clear to me, but the cloth of Yaya Jammeh that people used to wear in those days was what they wore.
You told us that they brought some books some books that were yours. Is that correct?
iye info mole janko ye la qur'ano do e qur'ano do tam du qur'ano ñi itel tamuyti
O Qur'ano montal la Qur'ano.
Those Qurans were mine.
Qur'an jumul fula.
2 bundles of Quran.
Kabiriyeta inata intrawo motol be damin be moto kono wala kata nyamoto jiñati.
After they took them, they came and found me by the vehicle where I was.
Ko solo yen nangi kitabo samona mone dalilo fo inata kitabu talla ban ko inata no.
I asked Solo, you took my books for what reason? Have you come to collect the books or to collect me?
Akunga ite olon na jam fo kanilay.
He said to me, you will not know that until you get to Kanilai.
Nko mo fa ya tije man sala bi jengata.
I said, well, that is nobody's father's home. It is the home of the president. Let's go.
How did you feel about the fact that your Qurans were taken from your house?
Biring yela Quran ol ta yela bun kono. O kite fe nyaadi le.
Ani kuya wara batambulu.
It was a lot of sadness I felt.
Kadu alifao alifa ekene duwa nga motu koma mensi no chika.
Because every elder, your prayer is that you will leave somebody behind you who will take up what you used to do.
Kitabol mi ya chika ndiunu fotala mojama fotala kadu modo sina yala silafila nga adial.
Those Qurans they took, my children lost them, and many people also lost them, because sometimes people may come and they will want them, and I will take one and spare it out.
Kilindi amanga indi kafo al karandra molka min karantin kalandi karandato ka karan kitabo wonda de lasil kitabo lem.
It's not the common books that people use to study in schools. These were for lessons.
So these Quranic books were very dear to you.
Munda nying al Quranol yi la al Quranol menta kumaya bate to teba.
Moro ndel haji ala bolu bala na haji bala bolu bala.
I have a great business on those books.
You said after your conversation with Solo Bojang concerning the books, you were all put in a bus and the bus went to Kanilai.
Iko biring wodi amonyi boron ko la ilin ko Solo Quranol la koro. Inatanal be muta yal bulandi boso nyin kono yal samba Kanilai.
While you were on the bus,
tembo men nalbe num boso kono.
Did you have somewhere to sit?
Foy la dingira so la bay be sila damen do ba. Boso kono.
Man si la so lo telephone futat.
I had no place to sit. I stood until I got there.
Boso fatale.
The bus was full.
Can you tell us where you were taken to in Kanilai?
Isa fono nye ye samba minto le Kanilai.
Ya jemele dulato al ya jemele palaso atabe dabi.
At Yajame's place, where he resides.
Can you tell us where the bus alighted or where exactly within that place you were taken to?
Isa fono nye boso nyim fon yal jindin minto le dingira nyi doji.
Ye jindi kuru bala be jebe be sansani cemento la o kuru ba ye jindi woto o kuru o fanko na temate ye birko murundi jete ya murundi ni maje ba fala jalam fengolom mo sa antale jo ya miro jalan kolom wo la faw ye jindi woto ila misiri ndi mo fele nyaatili wala.
We were made to alight on a big hall, and around that big hall there is a structure just like a
place made for idol worshipping. In our thinking, we even believe that was a place for idol worshipping.
What made you believe that that was a place for idol worshipping?
Mune lanni nyina ko dingirani mu dal jikoto ko mu jalan barulaldi.
L'Islam oto kala ala tarullat.
Islam will not put such a structure at a residence.
Can you describe the structure?
Yo fen ko nyimmello fay sa fono nya ya lo nyaadi le ya londi nyaadi le.
Ya muruni ya bero ya doku berolla. It's
made of stones. And they made it round as if it were a grotto, and it went up. They built it like a round hut, like a grotto.
The place where you were, I believe you said it was a hall, but can you tell us if it was an open space or a covered space?
Dingirani me yal sambaje yal jindi damento njikira nyina ko yafo ko abekela bla fanuri mbalti fo o dingirani abe sansandi ne ba warando fo bungo nyina ko sando be murale ne ba yal jindi damen
je ay kuyendin be karolate bare nyin toma be mutilolati
you have a little shade around, but the rest is all hit by the sun.
So it was an open space. Was it fenced or was it not fenced?
Kena bumbulumbalang so kena nying faya sansan neba
jambe nyame amulu nimu ya cement buloko kate nyisa samba ya ko nyamata tabiro beka ko lalle.
Just like this place is, so let's take it that someone puts a fence all over this place. That is where all the cooking takes place.
Can you tell us what happened when you arrived?
Fo isa fo na mune nata nake bring al futata.
Abiri mfutata nga mfutata don e kinol bondi ye londi.
As soon as we arrived, they brought food and they stationed the food at various places.
Kabiri e kinol londi e ko kondon.
After they brought the food, they announced lunchtime.
Mo jamal domar de bar mo jamal man domar je wo tembola nte kungolo men fon jeten birindun takanilla e kolo ngatili fulala ke je jiyo ji mamma me man kino mamma kan kono na man ka posini jiyo.
Many people ate that day, many also did not eat. I personally, speaking to you now, I was in Kanilai for 2 days. I did not drink water, neither did I take any food, except the poisonous water which I was given to drink.
Was there any reason why you did not eat the food or drink anything else?
Po dalilo be jele ba mene me asabu imang ila domoro nyi domo warando imay jiyo nyi mimba.
Dalilo be me ala dalilo be kadu.
There is a reason. And the reason is because I was seated. Solobojang raised his hand like this. That time I was sitting. Then I saw that the name calling started. They were beginning to call people one by one to go into the house. They took one person inside who drank, came out and fell. And as the person fell, the person went into a coma. They took another person who came out, fell down, and also got into a coma. That was when Solo said to this other guy to call me, to take me inside so that I'll also be given to drink. They took me there so that I would wash and drink, and he asked me to undress. I said to him, as old as I am, I will not undress in your presence. So that angered him, and he scooped water. He was angered by my statement. He scooped water and poured it over me. After that, he brought some and gave me to drink. After I drank, he told me to get out. I got out and sat down. I did not fall. Solomon Bojang told him to return him back and wash him. They took me back like that, and I was bathed, and I was given to drink. He took me through another place. He said to me, are you going to drink or are you not going to drink on your own? I said, no, I will not drink. And then he said, well, let's go out. I went out, returned back to where I sat before, and sat down, and I did not fall. He called 2 soldiers who were armed with guns. He told me to stand here. One put a gun on my chest. One pointed a gun at my back. I was the only one who spoke to him from that time, from around 5 o'clock up to the evening time. And whatever he said, I responded to him. Until evening time, I got pissed off. I was angry. I said to him, Solo, before pointing a gun at me, just kill me. He said to me, lies will not free you from this place. The only thing that will free you from this place is the truth.
I also said to him that this uniform, if you have peace in it, then me also, my mother did not, if Ibama make anyadi.
Then I said this to him. If you should retire in peace and remove this uniform in peace, then I am telling you that my mother did not have me through my father. Until dusk came, I was in communication with him. As the sun set, he said, go and lie down. Go and coil your tail over there.
Sorry, Mr. Fane, can you repeat what you said? I don't believe the interpreters caught it.
Akoy murun kan yemen fo ba amira kanna sorla nyingi lakuma laboni mo sorole.
Solo Bojang. Aye molu kilina sojaro le mofula do e kidolon sisoto janjan do alon sanyor.
Called 2 soldiers, one put a gun on my chest, the other one put it at my back.
Mr. Fane, sorry, just to interrupt you.
Ako Mr. Fane, hakaru domande puru kat bandambili nyar domande.
I believe they understood that part.
Kanna sorla le yo fanna nyi yo je fahamle.
You told us that after that, Solo Bojang told you to go and spend and sleep somewhere.
Kumala boni yemen fo le ko Solo Bojang na fo ko ta ayekumo mel ta ete ila ayekumo mel.
Akonga tam fenyo bunta njana.
Let me go and hit my tail over there.
I want to ask you a few questions about that first day before we move on to the next day.
Ako ala fide nyinin kar dandan na lum folo nyin kono je janningal bita lum fulanjango nyinto.
You told us that you were the third person to be called inside to drink the concoction.
Iko itela kira mo sabanjango ti yemem kuma to kumande puriyata yemindi nyi borola.
Ha ndela mo sabanjango.
Yes, I was the third person.
You were taken into a room
yesamba bungo do kono
where someone asked you to undress, but you refused because you said you were an elderly person.
Jeto moye kaning puriye wura puriye ku borola bare ibalanta ka to nyinkamala ko itele siata ti ke wala muiti.
You said water was poured over you and you were given the concoction to drink.
Ko inarna jota ya so ikang biriye joso ika inarna bori jod nyindila ya puriya ming.
Do you remember who gave you the concoction to drink?
Fo yakilo sa mutanola jumala nyi bori jodi la puriya ming.
Oh, I knew Moluminati.
These were the people that he brought.
Do you recall what that person was wearing?
Omari nying foi hakilo sa mutano ay mundum fen sifa nyaadi le dum.
And yalo bira ko ngi wura dron mbalanta bodu wa gio sta sonka wotu mole.
No, when he asked me to undress and I removed, that was when he took the water and poured it over me.
Apart from the person who poured the water over you, was there any other person in the room?
Ninga bota omari la me jiota ayaso ikam. Fombo koten ben ngo bongo nyin kono le bang.
O police lo ma belori undatu.
Was a police officer who was standing at the door.
Apart from giving you, pouring water over you and giving you the concoction to drink, did they say anything to you?
Ning abota jomen so ikang aningo bota je inarna boro di la puriya ming fo e kuma koten soro dala men fo eba.
Kabringa ming a intantindi dula dol to kan kuje kamindi.
After I drank that, he took me to another place where I was bathed and also given to drink.
Can you describe the room that you were taken into? What was it like?
Fo bungo nyin alhalo ni yesamba damendo fo si bungo nyin alhalo fo nye fo.
O bungo mankati.
That was
ani dunda ja sumo la kema.
Mune kema?
Sungkang.
That was a very dilapidated room. Once you get inside there, you get the foul scent.
You told us that because you didn't faint the first time, you were made to go into another room where you were given the concoction again.
Ya infonye ko follow nyin gabriye boro nyin dila ya ming imang ketu inarne tambini yesamba bungo do fanan kono bum fulanjango to.
On the
ke mindi ha.
On this second occasion, were you made to drink the concoction again?
fo ñi lum fulanjango ñim fanano inata na ñi bori jiyo dilal ba pour ya min bang
ñim fulanjango birim fano ko ñamen tele kata kirla folo te ako kenno ta ñim ku.
When day broke, I was the first person that he gave the order to. He told this man, take this man and bath him.
I'm still referring to the first day.
ko de hanin kabi abe lum folo ñin ne la folo de
I want to clarify whether you drank the concoction once or twice on the first day.
ko ala fela jaye sene ya fo bori jiyo ñi ya mi sinya kilinde bang fo ya
Sinya fula.
Twice.
You said after this, Solo Bojang called 2 soldiers who pointed their guns at you.
iko biri ñim botala ko botala solo boje sojar fula kumande men skidota ya ye chodala
Ya lon sinsi soto do lon ko.
They pointed on my chest and the other one pointed at my back.
What exactly did Solo Bojang say to you at that point?
je do dingirado je fam fam solo boje mune foye
You said you had a discussion for a long
Polo
time.
ko mo fa sara.
mo fa sara
Ah.
mo fa sara mune di
Akonta ka molu fa.
ko ita kam wolle
Said I used to kill people.
Did he say how you used to kill people?
fo ya fo ne ko ita kam wol fa nyaadi le ba yo fo ne ba
Akonta ka molu fa ni aja ne kitabul tanan. Ala ke ba akonta ka mo dam mala fanta mo fala dam mala kalala.
He said that I used to kill people. The reason why he took my books is because his leader said that I am a killer.
And just so that we understand, was he accusing you of killing people by using your Marabu ways, or was he alluding to something else?
pour jaye sene yaron fo aye tumi men aye tumiro men le kan fo ako e kadde kam mollel fa fo aye tumiro men le ga wala nyindi ko ite kam mollel fa ila mori yala bang fo e kam mol fa nyaale
Akon ka molu fa mori ala nte ngo drone no kala sefo le banko ka talibo talbe na bi gentele ba be nyab.
That I am using my Marabu means to kill people. That amongst all the wicked Marabus around, if there is any, I am the one who is in front of them all.
So you said your discussion with Solo Bojang lasted a long time.
iya fo janko ini solo boja na kachanying ameta la domanding
You said after that, he told you in a very harsh tone to go and sleep.
yo ya fo janko biri o botala ay fo e nyaato mi alongo kuma kan kolengo la koy ko tay la
You said the next day he made you drink the concoction again.
ko wosamo fanan anata na boro nyinta aya dila puriya mi wosamo
So he asked someone to bathe you and give you the concoction again. Is that correct? On the second day.
anata na fo modo e puru ye ku ay pura e o fana sina boro nyin fanan dila ya mi fo tonya lemba o sa dum fulanyaw
O be ka to nyala.
All of that is the truth.
The concoction that you were given to drink, do you know what it was?
ye bori jiyo men dila puriya min yal ne mu bori ji sifa nyaadi lemba
Aborji o mo buka kala on fawlon.
That
Ka to nga ese ngambulo du nga ko ta anin ko kanda santa man kuntu nyola ngo ese. Ngambulo du nga ko to te nga wuli ni santo te a tembe tan ko fe dani aman kuntu nyola. Mbelo rin jiyo kuntu. Da bala ma waro nyisi abo farin tep.
That water, you cannot even tell what kind of concoction it was. I put my hand inside and I raised it up until the height of my head, and still the water was not, did not completely escape my hand. It was still stuck to my hand.
Are you trying to say that the water was a bit thick?
fo
Is that correct?
ilaf telefo ikafala ko boru jiyo nyinga simbi batale ba fo um tonyalti ba
Borji on ko lo foten aka namale aka mo buka kala on fawlon no.
That's what
Borji be nyami.
That's what I'm saying. The water was slippery, sort of. You cannot understand what kind of mixture it was.
In the morning, when you were made to drink the concoction, did you drink it once or twice?
somanda nyinna kabring ye boro nyindi la puriya min fo ya min sinya kilinde ba fo ya min sinya fulale ba
Sinya fula.
Twice.
So this would have been the 4th time that you were being given the concoction. Is that correct?
ko do nyimbe kala sinya nani njangolti ba fo wala ba
Lum folo sinya fula.
On the first day, 2 times.
And the next morning, twice.
Osamo fana sinyafla.
Asamo ayemindi somanda
And the next morning, I was given to drink in the morning
sinyafula.
twice.
Mboto
After that,
wotu mo ayin sambambelorin kilobe nyanka hanka bar min do benna.
after that,
Akuye bota da min seje. Ndata wo fana yemmindi je sinya kili.
after that, he took me out where a soldier pointed a gun on my chest and the other one pointed at my back. Then I said to him, I was thirsty. And then he told me to return back to where I came from. That was when I returned back there and I was given to drink again.
Ni diamuda fo Moisa Podron Fitro Dasta Domunding Ako Aya Jemme telephone.
I spoke with them until, let's say, it was dusk was approaching. Then he picked up a telephone and called Yaya Jammeh.
Yaya Jammeh yimfa ka mobile wine pour mo be sa mo meo membe yente sambaje dalilo mina mo be na ko mosita.
So Yaya Jammeh told him to put the mobiles on the speaker so that all the people who were there would know the reason why I was taken there, so that all of them will return back to their respective places with that information.
Can we take that step by step?
Fo ilo kuma kawin isa murun kanno ngake simfani simpati bang.
So from what you've said, Solo Bojang took his phone and called Yaya Jammeh.
Amunta ikafale ko Yaya Solo Bojang yala mobile on yintale Yaya Jammeh kuma ni telephone to.
And from what you said, Yaya Jammeh told him to put the telephone on speaker so that people could hear what he was going to say.
Amunta jedo ko inarna Yaya Jammeh narna fo ate solo ko puru ala mobile on yin ayake loudspeaker isa altol mom bebe bo barabaro laji alsa mo Yaya Jammeh fonka memfo.
How do you know that that is what Yaya Jammeh said to Solo Bojang?
Ite wolo nyaadi le ko Yaya Jammeh wolo fo Solo Bojang ye.
Solo Bojang abbe sirinta takita ko bira al mobile mata katulor.
I was sitting like this. After he dialed his phone for some time, he put it on his ear. I was sitting facing him.
Mobile
That was the time Yaya Jammeh said to him that increase the volume of the mobile phone so that anyone there could hear what I am saying.
Do you recall in which language Solo Bojang and Yaya Jammeh were speaking?
Yaya Jammeh ni Solo Bojang be diam kan kanjumalla.
Yaya Jammeh atele diamo Solo Bojang ya fo Mandinka kawal.
When Yaya was speaking to Solo Bojang, he spoke in Mandinka.
Na diamo min beka na diamo ta Mandinka kawal damma aninde fon la ka diam. Yaya.
All the discussions I had with him, we spoke in Mandinka. He was talking to me.
So when Solo Bojang put the phone on speaker, what did Yaya Jammeh say?
Jeto kabrin Solo Bojang mobile on na volume nyinga lafa. So Yaya Jammeh muna fa solo e.
Ala folo ko mo fa sara.
First of all, he said, the killer.
Ngande.
I kept quiet.
Afoko ka ko mo fa sara.
He said it again, the killer.
Ngande.
I kept quiet.
Ala fo sabanjang solo ngande Solo Bojang ko koma dalil ji mala bat na alphabet killa ibe dere nka fo nta mofa nta tom mofa sarati ba.
On the third time, when he called me and I kept quiet, Solo Bojang said, come on, why are you not responding? And I said, am I a killer?
Why our leader is asking you question, you remain silent.
How do you know that he was referring to you?
Idealo nyaadi le ko alaw kuma kan ka fo mo fa sara bietella.
Yalo anyanda ntol kila anyanda fulanga Mustafa Fanne akan kili mo fa sara.
You know, he's supposed to have called me by my name, Mustafa Fanne, and he was calling me as a killer.
Sorry, are you saying that Yaya Jammeh called you by name? Is that what you're saying?
O ikafalo ko Yaya Jammeh ke kumandi tol laba.
Ada bukan kumandi koto ko ngonde ya fo am ka diam koto na man ko wolundi.
No, he did not call me by my name. I never spoke to Yaya Jammeh, if not for that day.
What I want to find out is how do you know that when he said the killer, he was referring to you?
Ko ala fita ka mail long wala mnyindi ko kabringa ko mo fa sara. Ite yalo nyaadi le ko abietella.
Yala ni Solo Bojang diamuta.
You know, he spoke with Solo Bojang.
At
that time, Solo was calling me a killer. That was what he was calling me while I was there.
biri diamuta anata nyimfo ya nata nyimfo nyoko ka mo fa sara ngalo woto ko ani solo bo jana diamuta.
So after they spoke, Yaya called me killer. It was then that I knew that he had communicated with Solo earlier.
While Solo Bojang, when he spoke to Yaya Jammeh, did he mention your name as far as you can recall?
Bring a diamuta Solo Bojang for ayeto for ni hakilo samuta noba.
Ha.
Yes.
Akay Mustafa Fane.
He asked, where is Mustafa Fane?
So apart from Yaya Jammeh saying the killer, referring to you, what else did he say and how did you react?
Ninga bota Yaya Jammeh ka foye ko mofa sara. Muna nata nake nara kumasoro da men foye muna kedela jabiroti.
Kamera ay mobile way ni mobe shalon ga be min fola la for kuma fola ko ale ngi minje sirin ten.
After he put the mobile on speaker so that everybody could hear, the first thing he said was, you see this individual who is seated here.
Ako talibe o talibe na be kala chef le banko ka ko nyine ba be kunkantu nyimman kuno dunia na men ko mo fati kalala.
That this individual, if there is anybody, any marabu who is using their pen to do evil
within the
Kalaji area, this one is their champion.
Akay solo.
He said to him, Solo,
akay yalal qur'ano gi be min yalon ko mo faran wol lem yolu jenke min man ko mo faranti o cika ya dial.
check his Qurans, and I separate those ones that he uses for killing people at one side, and those that he does not use for killing people, put them on the other side. One of my companions was there. Through the help of God, he was someone who was assisting me greatly. He was also a marabu called Usman Sise. I called him to come and assist me. After God, he was one of my greatest helpers there. I went home with some Qurans. Thanks to God. Apart from God, he was the reason why I was able to access those and take them home.
So after Yaya Jammeh said that they should give you some of the Quran, the ones that you didn't use to kill people, that's the way he put it, you were returned, some of your Qurans were returned to you, is that right?
During Yaya Jammeh kuma kan sifa fo solo boya ka fa ko ay Qur'anol jube men ya lon ko ibuke muna feena pour ka mul fa ani ke muna famel la fa men ko ibuka mo fa fo o nyala ba nar ne la Qur'ano dol murundi male ba men buka mo fa ba
wo Usmana Sisele ma koy atela modul lan sindi mi yalon ka abe kitabo orofiyel na orofiyel wo ka hanid aka nyimman ka mo faran asmo dol bonda e lanije
Usman Sise
wo wo landa faye karla
Usman Sise assisted me because he stationed one of his people to check the Qurans, and when he brings that individual brings one Quran, he will tell him, no, this one is not used for killing people, and that individual will put that book aside.
So you received some of your Qurans, but some were still retained by Solo Bojang, correct?
Amunta yel al Qur'ano dol sorole bar hanin kabi Qur'ano dol tuta Solo Bojang bulle
kuta kitabo tonya wo toma ayne na gimo suto warante na suto nka sali fanola bay koyol ay wala lampi na to sobo nyi sobano no fi madan to bay fi ngoten wuli kilin to sobo ay ala kan ay na tasi wala ala kan
alo to ayo tanna so
ay no kitabo la kan amuruta atrawotum bino be mbula bilarna
alo
na la ransi una ofna cika la kan siti a tata mabo
amurun kamba pura ya kan nasorno
afa biriya kitabo kiskisi
After they checked the Qurans,
itol lafta minna yo be bo nije
those that they wanted, they removed them from the lot.
ler jamba dandaw men dulaje
Those that, the remaining few that were left,
ako solo boja ka nyindi yala
he said to Solo Bojang, give these ones to him,
ya dandam fala kordato
accompany him up till his house
motola ya jindi je sena
with a vehicle, and drop him there and return.
So you went back to Sintet that day, is that correct?
Mulunta Sintet Ulungolal.
Muluta Sintet wo tembole.
I returned to Sintet that time.
Before you returned to Sintet,
Jannibe Muruna Sintet.
were you made to drink the concoction again, or was anything else done to you before you went back to Sintet?
Jannibe fundi se sayla Sintet fo ye boro nyin dila la bang ya mi bang waranto fo kuto kusoro dale mendo ku men kena je kota ka jannibe.
Ayen sambala ayen ku ayen mindin ka fo lam ni labanta dam ni bulo dunga ko ta buka kuntunyola. Wala ko tan ndir labandulati.
He took me and bathed me and gave me to drink. That was where I was telling you, that where I put my hand into the water, the concoction, and I raised it up, and the water was still sticking onto my hand.
So if I understand correctly, you spent one night at Kanilai, but it was 2 days.
Bari akamunta ninga faham ni yela kudia mo faham bake akamunta ye sura kilin yola la kanilla bari tilifulalam.
Ntata je lume ngalla je la samun tinyanta je fo fitro.
The day that I went there, I spent the night. The following day, I spent the whole day until dusk.
In total, how many times were you made to drink the concoction?
Abe kafuro nyoma niya kafu nyoma ye bor mi ngoning ye wadi jelle ye mindi borola sinyajelu.
Lum folo.
First day.
Sinya fula.
Twice.
Lun labang.
The last day.
Ngam ngala sinya nani.
I drank it 4 times.
Agada sinya wo.
Making it 6 times.
So when you returned, you told us that while you were at Kanilai, the concoction didn't have an effect on you.
Ye info mole ko jandu waro mene be kabe bola kanille waro ni boro ni ala sembo ni ame batandi folo.
When you returned to Sintet, did it have an effect on you? Did it affect you in any way?
Ibora kanilla fo ise da Sintet fo ni boro ni na kol batando ni anata ne batandi la baka ise da Sintet ba.
Birin dunda Sintet ni ma dunia karo mi de laba wonna muso adima ko kombo akai ha ifa ma ya mi bara man kende da belari.
When I got to Sintet, I could not know what was happening. In the end, my wife had to call the son from Skombo and tell him to come because your father is in a state which I cannot understand.
Can you tell us which part of your body was affected as a result of the concoction?
Fo isa fo no nye ibalo dinkira min do fanna jumalam gabriel boro nyim min damende ko ya ko soroba.
Insiso.
My chest.
Oy problem badina.
Give me a lot of problem.
Na wuli tan nay bulo fon jato ne ala tema wala muka wuli no kata fu santo ten ka mutala nga wuli lite.
If it starts to ache, I cannot even raise my right hand. I have to hold it and support it in order to raise it up.
Do you still have that pain today?
Hanin ka bi ben bit lo mel don hanin ka bi odimol nyingi bela la ba.
Hanin be sam hani sam
even up till tomorrow.
Na wudan siyo ko nin to rek inyale fon ba fala to nya to nyimbe da mama kende.
If it starts the reaction starts and I cough here, you yourself you know that truly this guy where he is he's not well.
Apart from how it affected your chest, did it affect any other part of your body?
Ninga bota ka barando men ke sisola fo ibalo dingira do ko tangol do ka je fana batani la ba.
Ah kato nin to do say nembul batulo.
Yes, because right now if I cough, my right ear right now as it is, it's not hearing, it's blocked.
At any point, did the doctors tell you what was wrong with you or what impact this had on your health?
Ko wati soto ndela bang yeta lopitano do doctor ol ya fo ko nying boru mi ngoy mem minten wole nying kolea kol si fo wat ay wato so nana soto ndela bang yeta lopitano do doctor ol ya fo nyin ye boro mem wole nying kolea ku si balo kono bang
ah ndoma andi may samba dame a nyina fo doctor nyina fo ndoma andi ma akay ko akay duwa jabita akay ni ma nyi sama nan jang.
When my son my son took me to the hospital, and when we arrived, the doctor said to him, thank God, the situation was so dire that if you had not brought this man in this time, his time would not be long before he dies.
Did the doctor say what was wrong with you?
For Dr. Olia for bang mune kete la bang.
Yes, he asked me, and I told him I was given something to drink.
tata jelere kadu wo tembo mo buka fo doctor ko yemminde ya woto be sansan ako ikana mo jara.
We sneaked there because at that time no one was brave enough to tell a doctor that Yaya Jammeh gave me a concoction to drink.
Kenno fawani ndimani mini bije ndimani wole nyono alata kola ni ajambe jar lo so baji alata kola wole wo sabu.
In fact, the doctor, we got to him through a friend, someone who was a friend to my son. It was through him that we were able to have access to that doctor for the treatment.
And what did the doctor tell you about your health condition?
Doctor Ronyi yemuna foye ila jara kende ala kuoro.
Mana ay wiste tembo minna konye ile gisole lafta problemo sotola.
After he checked me, he said to me, your heart is developing a problem.
Akonye nyinde.
He said to me, this,
ma fo ite fala.
I am not saying that you will die,
but
each time it starts to disturb you, hurry up and rush to a hospital. And if God helps, it will come down. Up till today, I'm in that situation. Each time it attacks me, I go to the hospital.
After what happened?
Yeah. And when I'm going to the hospital, my son used to give me money. Everywhere. He used to send me money. If you see that you are not feeling well, go to the hospital and seek treatment. Up till today, that is what I am in.
Can you told us that you were a farmer before the witch hunt incident.
Yeah, infonye janko emu sama dolal de janni nyimbuwa demo be kela alla sado.
Did you continue farming after the incident?
Ko nyin keri on kola fo ko tentende la ila fama sama dolal ba.
Te bringam mi ngani bite man na man daba new mutambulul hanina kankan kon so ko wulo ko.
Since I drank this concoction up till now, I have never held a plow. Even in my own orchard, talk less of a farm.
You told us that while you were at Kanilai, some people who drank the concoction fainted, lost consciousness.
Yeah, informole janko. Tembo men nalbe nun Kanilai sa to kono modu yiboro di mola modol taral e cheduta me kalangolong e bedame.
After your return to Sintet, do you know what happened to other people who had drank the concoction at Kanilai?
Bini yal murundi imurta Sintet sa to kono fo inata nalo no mo kotangol nyi muna nata nake wolla bang.
When I returned back to Sintet,
the day
that I left Kanilai, some people spend the night there, and that would be their second night. So when I went, nobody had time for anyone. People were concerned about themselves.
So as far as you know, did people suffer severe health repercussions as a result of what happened at Kanilai?
Itala londindingoto fo ila mira loro ya mira ko mol mentare ye mol ni samba Kanilai ye mindi ni mbori yola fo inarana ko le akodul soto le bayla jata kende ala karola bang
dolu alhamdulillah bida wol dolu pasunta dole sayala.
Praise God, it was it led to the death of some.
Do you recall roughly how many people passed away as a result of drinking the concoction?
Yallo ndindingoto fo yallo no ko mojelle faata ban tumala men ye bindi ni mbori jola ba
yemmindi bori jola minna
ila londindingoto ha mojelle faata tumala men ye bindi ni mbori jola ko
ay mo tan fula ñonsi.
It's almost 12 individuals.
Ngaminu kalamuta.
Those that I'm aware of.
Mr. Fane, thank you very much for answering my questions.
Mr. Fane abarka bake ila songola kanna nyinin karol be jabi.
I will hand over to the commissioners in case they have additional questions.
Silambela kuota la ngadi commissioner la ninga atra nyinin karbe bulu bela fake nyinin kamenna.
And you will get a chance to make a final statement.
Ando niyo bodala be waro dile puri finansi la kuma kan labango fo.
Thank you very much.
Barka bake.
Mr. Chairman, I hand over to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Council, and thank you,
Abarka bake council, abarka bake Mr. Fane.
For your testimony.
Ila sede ndiroto.
And again, I'm sorry that you had to endure so much.
Andung be haka dani la fanang kul koleal men lati kang.
In view of the logistics that I will get into shortly, I don't know if commissioners, if you have any urgent questions. Otherwise, we would ask Mr. Fane to make his
nyinin karo la commissioner bulu ninga dra moyo nyinin karo soro Mr. Fane si nyinin ka ninga dra wote je si kumo murundi kang ye kuma ka ila kuma kan labang fo kela kumo da soro.
That doesn't seem to be the case.
Imam C ko ay nyinin karo soro enne.
Fine. Go ahead, please.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, Mustafa. How are you? I hope you are regaining your strength. We share the pains that you experienced.
Akake nyinin ka menna wala nyindi ko ila moriya ba ko wala mila do ko di ko ramela ko nyin kirin ko la ikang ko ramela moriya nyi ngamati nyaba.
The question is, you said you are a marabu. Given what you have gone through, hope this did not retard your work as a marabu. It retarded my work. Because some of my books were taken away from me, and those I will not get them again. That grace, I don't have grace. The grace I am enjoying was passed down to me from my father.
It was through my father's effort who gave me those Qurans.
Thank you. There are no further questions. Mr. Fane, if you have any closing remarks to make, please proceed to do so now.
I'm greeting all.
He told me
Their names and their surnames. My statement will not be long. The elders have done their best. The youth, everyone should think about tomorrow. If you see anything which is not proper, please let us all be together as relatives. Let nobody involve you in anything which you will regret tomorrow. The youth eventually become the elders. Let nobody do anything in this world which they will be questioned about in the hereafter. Nobody will read your book for you. Whether you are literate or not literate, the book will be handed over to you and you will read it yourself. Please, let's be people who are from the same father and mother. Let's be people who are from the same father and mother. Looking for the presidency or leadership, let it not make us separate from one another. When a foot goes out, one goes in. Not all can be rulers. Please, let's be one. Let's be people who are from the same mother and father. Let's hold each other as Muslims, because this is what will benefit us tomorrow. This is my statement, and I want people to understand it this way. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Fane,
Mr. Fane,
for those very wise words. And thank you again for your testimony. Before we conclude for this portion of the afternoon, we have a brief event to hold for about 5 minutes or so. We are very happy indeed as a commission to have in our midst at the moment children from the, I think, upper basic school here to pop in after their classes to come and see the TRRC in action. It is very good indeed. We thank you for coming, and we thank your principal and school authorities for allowing us to use your football field. You have denied your football players 4 days of activity here. But we appreciate your welcome very well. It's a welcome that has been extended by the Alcalo and the people of Sibanor, as well as the chief and the other elders. Sibanor has welcomed the TRRC on behalf of Fonyi and on behalf of all Gambia. We spent 4 days last week in Jambur, and we had a very good welcome there as well. Jambur welcomed us on behalf of the Combos and on behalf of Gambia. Next week we will go to SO, and no doubt they would spread the welcome mat for all of us. They would welcome us on behalf of the Nyomis, as well as all of the Gambia. You children here are the future of this country. This is our country. This is our Fonyi. And it's also our future. Some of us are old, but we join you in working for a good future for the Gambia. It's good that you pop in here to see this commission in action. This is your commission. This is a commission that is going to be working for the future of this country. Whatever difficulties we have had in the past, we've got to work together to ensure the future of this country. I have no doubt that you are learning this in your classes at the moment. And we will all work hard to make sure that your studies is a big success. What we plan to do at the moment is all the school children from the school here would come forward, come in forward here to say hello to the commissioners. We'll take a group picture with the commissioners. So as we say thank you and goodbye to Mr. Fane, we will have the school children, all of you come in front
Ba
here.
fala karamudo dindigol nye be na nyati ngola jam pour lo jang.
You say hello to the commissioners.
Pour ya fo commission e hello.
Yeah, I know.
Chair, can you tell us when the commission is going to resume, please? The lunch break?
In an hour's time, 3:30.
Muruna jan talan sabana tambira minute tan sabala.